Hello everyone and welcome to Lobachotaku, and today we have a review of a Figma figure. It is the Figma 408 D.Va from Overwatch. If you watch my most anticipated action figures from 2019 video, I actually put this character at number 10. And I was very excited. I just put it at number 10 because it's a very simplistic figure and it was almost arriving. Now I've been playing Overwatch for a while, and of course D.Va is my favorite character in the game. I'm a main D.Va and I'm amazing as her. So I was very excited to hear that they were going to do a Figma figure, but I was a bit disappointed that it didn't bring the mech. Now, Figma, if you're listening, maybe do like the mech's accessory or something like that. I would buy it. Before we continue with the video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell icon to always know when the next video is up. There will be more amazing videos and playlists in the description below and in the cards above. And don't forget to check out my Patreon account when you can help support the channel so we can get more action figure reviews at a timely manner. Now let's continue with the video.
Follow me. I'll cover you.
And let's start unboxing it. Now, actually, she doesn't come sealed. I don't know what the hell. Apparently, they forgot to actually seal this. But I hope everything is okay inside the box. While unboxing it, you can definitely tell it is the original one because there's no tape holding it together. We have very well conditioning. We have the original Figma bag, the instruction booklet. We have everything that is supposed to come with the figure. So overall, definitely you see a lot of protection. There's no doubt that and of course tape for those little accessories. Everything is as it should be. Okay, we got everything out of the box, and let's start by the instruction booklet. Again, this figure comes actually with a lot of accessories. I'm surprised because it didn't look like there were so many things, even though they are very small things, you do have them, and the instruction booklet is definitely big because not only tells you what the figure brings with, we see how to exchange head parts, how to put these little stickers on the cans that she has, how to exchange the heads, and we have see the different new mechanism that they're using for the legs, and the other side is basically the same thing but in English. So a very easy instruction booklet to follow. We have our classic Figma stand that has this time the Blizzard logo, and it's very tight, very good. Definitely, I still think this is the best stand in the market, and we have the little part to better adjust and plug it in to our pack. Let's just put that there. We do bring also an extra pack for the hands. I do love that Figma does this because these normally are a little bit fragile. I already broke one in one figure. Fortunately, just one, but yeah, that can happen. We have those stickers to put in those cans, and I believe it's just one sticker, but you have two in case you mess up the first one, I guess. We have that can right there. Can I focus? Not the best paint job in the world. I'm sorry, Figma, but you can do better. I know you can, but I believe with the sticker it will look much better. It brings our gun. That one is actually well painted. Let's see, focus. It's pretty much what you expect from the D.Va gun. I love it. And let's see more. But by the way, I can say that this little part is a little bit crooked. I don't know if it is supposed to be like that, but it is a little bit crooked. We have, this is supposed to be bubble gun. For one of the faces supposed to connect, I believe it's to this face here, and just connect right there, and here you go, she's with bubble gum. Very nice, cool looking stuff. We have then a bunch of hands. By the way, before I go to the hands, we have of course the plastic bag to keep all of their accessories. Then we have hands, a lot of hands. We have first here 2 hands to form the heart pose from D.Va, 2 fist hands, 2 shooting hands to use with that gun, one for each hand, 2 grabby hands that I don't think these ones will grab anything. But then we have some extra hands. We have a cell phone hand for to take a selfie. It's not very detailed, the cell phone, but it does the part. We have a victory sign hand. And we have a grabby hand for that can. So all the hands are definitely very well done, and they give the figure so much personality. Of course, we have 2 pose hands on her right now, and let's start looking at her before we look at the faces. The paint job on this figure is looking gorgeous. I love that this is very inspired by the Evangelion suit, and you can tell definitely looks like the plug suits from Evangelion. I love that she has like all of this branding on her legs, and the paint job for now I don't see any defect at all. Not every figure can be perfect, and I saw a little paint defect. Can I focus? There you go. Here on the street there is some paint bleeding for the arm. It is very minor, but it exists. It's the only paint problem that I saw on this figure so far, but again, it does exist. So very well done. I love the face sculpt, is definitely perfect. The hair, I don't know if it moves anywhere. Oh, it does. We have actually a hinge here, but I don't think it will actually do much. I think it's mostly to get out of the way because I don't see it working that much for poses. But you do have that hinge there. And faces besides this face, that is the smiling face, we have can I focus again? Come on. A winky face. And of course that face that I showed you before, which is with the bubble gum. Now I gotta say, I wish maybe 1 or 2 more faces would be great. But still looks amazing. I cannot completely complain too much, because she already brings a lot of cool stuff. Okay, let's try and change her faces. Now, apparently this has a different system than we're used to. Well, it's not really a different system, it's more like an addition, because she has her headphones, and for you to exchange faces you need to first take off her bangs, then the face, then the headphones. You can remove the headphones for, of course, the casual look with the extra face, but to exchange the faces in this hairpiece you need to first put the headphones, then the face, and of course lastly the bangs to lock everything in. It's a very simple system and is what we're used to from Figma. Exchanging hands is very easy. They didn't come very tight, not too loose either, so it's basically ideal. I didn't need to apply heat to exchange the hands. Let's put, for example, the cell phone hand right here, and very easy, very simple, but be careful again, those pegs are fragile. And with this simple exchange we have D.Va ready for an Instagram pics. Speaking on Instagram, don't forget to follow me on Instagram for amazing pictures of action figures and cosplay. Okay, now let's try to give her the gun. Now, so this should connect here. Let's see how am I going to manage to put this hand. Can be a little bit complex, I see, because the fit is not as direct as it should be. So guess. So actually there should be an easier way to connect this, but it is not. So there you go, we need to actually not as hard as I imagined. And again, I like this Can't very much. Let's put it inside. Let's give her another hand. It's not the cell phone one. Now let's give her back this hand, and there you go. And I can reproduce some gun poses.
It's a bit special.
She got a great ass!
And finally we can change her to a casual D.Va mode. And for that, let's take off her hat. Should be a simple pack, but it kind of looks like it's stuck. So maybe I need to apply some heat. Let me just remove this hand and give her already the hand that I want for the casual look. That is the one with the soda hands. So I need to apply some heat because it is a little bit stuck and I don't want to risk breaking the pack. So I've applied quite some heat now, but I'm actually going to remove these plates to see if I can grab better the joint there. And there you go. I managed to do it without breaking it. So now we can put the casual D.Va head, and there you go. And this little part here, I believe she puts it like this. And you now can add the little bubble gun. And that little part falls off. There you go. Little bubble gum there. Now this part I don't think connects to any place particularly. I think you just put it around their neck. But I need to recheck. But still, I like the overall look, and the can just go connect in her hand. Just there you go. Tight fit. And there you go. We got our casual version. Even though this thing is kind of annoying me. I need to recheck how to properly put it. Short story, there's no proper way to put it. It's just like any other headphones. You just put them around the neck, and of course they can wiggle around, but you can pose them in the correct way if you're patient enough. And did we just say poses? It's finally time to talk about articulation.
And now comes the interesting part. Let your fingers get in there and have a good old rub-a-dub.
So articulation, we have ourselves a ball joint to ball hinge system on the head. She can look down quite far, rotate very well, but she cannot look up because the hair just gets in the way. Again, we have a hinge on this hair part, but it will not go very far and probably just a way for the hair to get out of the way. We have a ball joint to ball hinge system on the shoulder. It is very tight, but allows us to come forward and back with the shoulder. Rotate here, but it is very tight also. 90 degrees because of the shoulder. And then you can get it up. Kind of limited in some parts, but it's decent enough. We have a circular hinge on the elbow, allows you to rotate there. Ball hinge in the hand. Here it's not just a ball joint, it's actually a ball hinge. And I know that because when you crunch, actually can expose a little bit the joint, but it allows you great range of motion overall. And here we have no waist articulation, but we have that system where the legs can come down for a bigger kick forward and kick back, even though it makes the look a little bit weird, so I prefer to be up there. She does have a beautiful spread, rotation on the thigh. Then we have just a circular hinge on the knee, a circular hinge on the foot, allows you to pivot but not that much. Can you focus? Forward back, and a toe bend. So the articulation is very good, not the best one that I saw from Figma, but it's still very good. So let's segue and talk about their size.
Oh, yes.
Figma Kuzuna AI, Figma Fate Apocrypha Mordridge, Figma Overwatch Reaper, Figma Dead or Alive 5 Last Round Kazumi, Figma Persona 5 Panther, Figure Arts Darling in the Franxx 02, Figma ReZero Ram. Well, I was very excited with this figure and it did not disappoint. It is one of the best Figmas I've reviewed so far and I'm so happy with it. So it should be no surprise that it's getting my low budget otaku seal of approval. It is the cheapest Overwatch Figma on the market and in my opinion it's the best one they released so far. And if you're an Overwatch fan, you definitely want it. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like. It helps YouTube to know that this video needs to be recommended. Check the description for more amazing content, a lot of playlists with amazing figure reviews. Subscribe if you haven't, and hit the little bell icon to always be notified when the next video is up.
See you next time.
She got a
Great ass!